So we're live here. Welcome. Coming to you from the evening here in Stockholm. Afternoon. And it's a bit of a reflection behind me, but it's probably fine. Maybe I should be this way. Okay, US opening, let's go. So we're seeing natural gas at the resistance line here. We see oil moving. So an overview of the day here. Natural gas, oil, pretty slow days in commodities. Silver is the largest mover. UK natural gas. Now we see some action here. Indices down across the board. As we warned. Okay, let's pull up our friend energy here. Let's pull up strategy. So the beginning is normally an index play. So if index continues down, stocks continue down. So going through the movers here. So look at this one as well. Let's look at something that we traded in the past. So Iris coming down here. And we are not pushing through previous bottom yet. Something that we definitely can do this time of the day. Let's take the short for one. Yeah, let's wait a little bit. Okay, let's take the short for one push below from 95 there. We move the stop forward. And we have done 1%, so we're locking that profit in. Let's move it forward. So we move the stop forward to 935 there, 940. I'm trying to move it forward, so yeah, let's give it a little bit of room because it's still falling quite fast. I'm trying to show you. Okay, now we have to lock in here. We're at 11%. Let's lock in 11% there. Yeah, we're done because that's 2%. We're stopped out. So I can't show you. So we can enter again, of course. You can always enter again, you know. So I want to pull that line down there for you to see. So that was the right thing. So we are up 2%. So we're looking to protect those 2% gains. And I hope the live stream is working because that was a great start. We traded Iris Energy again here. Okay, let's see if we're gonna continue down. So let's see here. Can find another push down. So price reverse, does it normally do this time of the day? So let's see if we have one more push. Let's go long there. 15, move the stop forward, lock in our profit, not losing any money. And there we have the push to the line. So there we have our exit. We stopped out another 0.5%. If it continues, we'll enter again. Yeah, let's enter at 51 here. Long, of course. Move the stop forward to the entry. Take that, moving the stop forward, moving the stop forward to 77. So we moved the stop forward, so we took another 90, 0.9% on the way up. So that's 3.4%. So I'm trying to share it live here. So it's working. Checking if it's working. So it's working. Checking if it's working. So it's working. Checking if it's working. So we've done 3.4% here after 8 minutes. So we went down again here. So let's see here what's going on. So we're sticking with what's working. So we're sticking with what's working. So we're waiting for a break here on the downside or on the upside. We're checking the indices. What's going on the day here in the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. For potential resistance areas and correlations. Long. Yeah. Moving a step forward. Locking in the profit here. Trying to move it forward here now. Come on. Yeah. Stopped out there. So let's wait. See if we have another push to the line, or we're gonna come down from this resistance line here. Okay, so we pushed up. So let's see if we're gonna take it. Okay, we take it. 51. Moving the stop forward. We don't need to take all the profit, and we're stopped out already. So 0.25. So try to do a selfie. Markets. Try to do a little bit of selfies there. So perfect lines. So I'll see if they have a charger and can charge my phone in the reception downstairs here at the hotel. So we're breaking down here again. I was out for a little break. Interesting short here, I would say. Of course, you never know. There's always a bit of a resistance, but very interesting short. Let's see if this price is going up or down. It's going to come down. So have a look at the index as well. Don't want any surprises from the S&P. So yeah. So we had a resistance area here that was respected, and yeah, everything's working with the light. So the resistance area was respected, and then of course it's more dangerous, and it's also, this could be an upward pattern, but this could also signal a false breakout, which then leads to a breakdown to here, which makes it an interesting short. But there's no reason to take risk and be wrong. And we're up 4% after 33 minutes. 3% is enough for 1,400 times the money in a year. If you keep that 15% per week. So we're trying to get to those 15% per week. We're already there, I think, this week. After Monday and Tuesday's sessions. So let's see if we break below. Once again, very successful lines we've drawn. Have to say that. So this would be some sort of breakout line here. What I'm speaking about. Somewhere around here. Yeah, so let's see if there's some other movers. Iris has been the largest mover. I think maybe strategy has gone up more. So what's been going on in strategy? So we see a similar resistance line, or resistance area, we call it here. You could use a rectangle. Red resistance zone. And we'll see. Looks like a false breakout so far. Might be a real breakout, so let's put a line here for the next. If it breaks into this area, I put line 2 offensive. We'll put it there. So potential long here in strategy for that push. I'm not so sure though. So normally here, when it creates this pattern, it pushes to the line, but if it's a false breakout and it's just breaking above the line, taking out some liquidity from this area, then it's going to come down again. And it's a red day as well, so don't want to risk too much on that push. So I prefer a larger price change. Here we have potential short, so let's take it. 56. Let's stick with it a little bit. Moving the stuff forward, so no, we're not losing any money, of course, on this one. So never losing any money, so we stopped out. So we stopped out there with a little bit of profit for the sake of saying it's a profit. So short. 78, so maybe I didn't have the short. So short from here. Moving the stop forward. Yeah. So the same thing. Hard to say how much we took out of the markets there. So the entry, which I was speaking about, was at 77 here. 9.77. And then when price goes above 10, we didn't move the short forward that aggressively, but that's how we moved the short forward. It's a little bit hard to draw here in the graph in real time as well. So it looks like we're pushing up here. See how far, or are we gonna stay in that range? Yeah. So smaller range. So it's always better to, so you don't put the stop in front of a resistance area, but you don't lose money either. That's the art. So if you enter at, for example, here 856, then you don't put the stop at 55. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Let's try the long here at 23, 823. Might get fooled there. So long there, 823, or a push up, giving it some room. I'm giving it enough time. I'm not gonna lose too much on this one. So there I'm stopped out at 53. No, am I alive? So 0 point at 8.53, I would be stopped out. Yeah, I'm stopped out. So I lost 0.3 on that trade. Did we have to take it? No. Let's try along there from 60. If it breaks below the line. Oh yeah. Stopped out at 86, giving back way too much there. Giving back 0.5% on two trades that were not that much room in them. Wanted a bit of action. Sometimes that can be more fun and better. Yeah. So I said it too late, but yeah, long. In it for the push. Moving the stop forward, and we get a profit at least. So taking back 0.07%. Do the same thing. Wait for that push to the line this time. So in it from 820. And this time I want to see the resistance line. I'll give it a little bit of patience. Yeah. And there we move the stop forward. And we're satisfied. Stopped out. Then we enter again here if it pushes up again. So we took out another to 795. So took out from 820, took out another 25. So 32. We're taking about 32 out of those. So let's see if we push up into the range or not. Yeah, so I'll take a long there from 20. I think we had one more push to it. Moving the stop forward. Stopped out. Stopped out there at 09, so another 0.10 at least. I'll do the same thing from here. That's a much worse trade. Now I want to be saved. Yeah, that's not a good one. Let's see. We can wait this one out. From 830 here. See if we have one more push up. Price have been ranging a little bit, so let's take some risk. Okay, let's move the stop forward. We're in the profit. Yeah, and there we have our profit. We can do the same thing again. but I'm stopped out now from 830 to 808. I don't need to take the last part of that journey because I was not sure. Then we can jump in here again. So another 22. So we're taking back those losses of 0.05. That was trade 6 and 7, and those were 3 trades. So we should be at around 10 trades. Let's try the long then. See if we have a push up here into the range from 92. Give it a little bit of room. A little bit of time here. So far it looks like we're pushing up. Moving the stop forward, not losing any money. We're taking 0.05% profit at least here at 790 there, stopped out. So another profit, too small, could have taken more out of the market there on that trade. Let's do the same thing again. 89, I mean. So we're long, giving it some patience. Giving it a little bit of room and some patience. One more push up. I'll take my exit there. I would say here at yeah. I'm patient enough, perhaps. I don't like when I don't get the push. I don't want to lose. Okay, let's move the stop forward this time to 83. Because it's going to touch 89 anyway. We touches 83. So there we saw 81, 7.781, 7.88. So I was exactly wrong. It did not touch 89. But I locked in 83 and some profit. So my trust is quite weak in this one, but I want to be long. So if we get the chance one more time, let's take it from 84. Still long here from 84. Waiting for that push up. Let's see if it happens. Let's move the stop forward there. Stopped out at the entry. So we'll see. So now, yeah. Okay, let's see, because this one I think it's gonna dip before it comes up now. Yeah, so this one could break down to the line. Okay, let's stay. Ooh, close. Yeah, exactly what I said. So we saw a breakdown there. I was way too stuck in my mental model of price breaking up there. So that's sort of a Fibonacci, you can call it a little bit there. So let's see, show you a little bit here. Maybe it gets too confusing. Okay, let's short it. 880. After that push down, we'll see. So that's quite a heavy push down below breaking the range there. Could of course jump up. You never know. So we're short. We think this one's gonna come down a little bit more from 880 here. So I'm sticking with this one. Want this one to fall quite rapidly. That's normally what happens. Otherwise, I like to jump out with a small loss. Now this one is taking too much time for me to be comfortable, so move the stop forward to 70. I'll take a loss of 13 on this one. Or if you call 71, that would be a loss of 10, 0.10. I think it was 81 we get in at, right? So if it reverses, it reverses. If it continues, it continues, and then we move the stop forward. Like that. Yeah, so this one moved up. Yeah. So my entry was louse. So we can see that the win percentage have gone down with the price movements. Let's remove the fib. See what's going on with strategy. Okay, let's have some patience. Have a look around here at oil. So yeah, let's try a long here from 850 and see if it breaks above the line. Moving the stop forward. Yeah, so stopped out there at 840 something. It did not move above the line. So let's try the same one again. 48, yeah. Got the push this time. Give it some room. Yeah, moving the stop forward there. Oh, it breaks above. So my stop is here at the end. So I'm stopped out. We can always enter again. So that's 795 from 847, right? Yeah, 847. So that's another 0.5, so 4.5% up. So maybe we'll call it a day there after 5 in 1 hour. Get to 5 in 49 minutes. So we should never have too high expectations on things. Good to when we get a larger following to have lower expectations. So there's another 0.5%. So I should be maybe like this, who knows? Should I be a little bit more laid back? Let's have a look. Yeah. Should we be more like this? I don't know. flip back around this. We should have that. Let's trade a little bit and do less selfies. So markets are a bit slow, so coming back up. So we're at 4.5%. Let's catch one more trade. Would be nice if it breaks out of the range. It's equally nice if it doesn't. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, that's the long I should have taken. I'll take it from 32. Moving the stop forward, moving the stop forward, stopped out. So another 0.30%. Should have taken it from 53 there, maybe, in the range. This can drop fast. So that's why I don't want to jump in, even if it can break, of course, as well. So it's still in the range. Okay, let's try to be offensive and short it here from 8%, 7.99. See if we come back down one more time, even though it's going up still. So we're coming down now from 8 here. Take me to 8.30 then. Yeah, let's see. So moving the stop forward. No. So there I moved the stop forward all the way to 35. So I'm stopped out there at 8.35 at the line. So another 0.30%. So there we have the 0.6%, right? Yeah, could have made more in it, but locked in that profit. So that's 5.10 on the day. Yeah, maybe I should charge the computer. Should we go for 6%? Should we stop? Yeah, let's call it a day and finish the live stream there. With 5% in this session. Thank you.